Hello and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. This reading is for Leo. Today we're going to get into Leo love life. Area of love, where your heart is at, where your mind is at, where your body and soul is at. What's going on, right? And what's the central theme in the area of love this week for you? Okay, what energy is covering that? So if you want to take a look at a specific twin flame reading, they're up on my channel. It will be linked at the end of the video. And I think I'll link it below. But for right now, guys, Leos, let's get right into it. I'm a Sagittarius myself with a moon in Leo, so I love reading for the fire signs. Aries should be up already, so let's get right into it, Leo. Show me the next 7 days for my lovely Leos in the area of love. Center. 5 of Wands. Woo! Covered by the 6 of Swords. So, bickering and arguing, right? In your body, you have a Knight of Cups. In your heart, you have a 2 of Swords. In your mind, there's a Page of Pentacles. And your soul is in Temperance. Temperance is a card for your sister sign, Sagittarius. And at the bottom, it's all about getting that complete circle, right? Getting that complete sort of love, right? That solid foundation. 10 of Cups is completion. It's finding everything you wanted, right? It's everything you wanted in the area of love. The person you want, the situation you want. It's just exactly, it's complete, right? But the next 7 days, Leo, are going to be a little bit tricky for you. All right, so for some of you, yes, if you're reading, if this reading is for you, it'll be some arguing and some bickering, but it's going to be competitive. So 5 of Wands isn't just fighting and arguing like just with one person per se. It's a jockeying for position. It's a power play. It's a power dynamic or power struggle rather, right? Who's the best? Now, this is interesting because it's very competitive. It could be, Leo, that either you feel like you're competing with somebody else for someone's attention, or there are others around you who are competing with each other for your attention. And in either case, 5 of Wands is very immature energy. It's very like, no, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. So it's very immature. It can involve a lot of tit for tat sort of mind games, manipulation a little bit, but covering it is the 6 of Swords. And so 6 of Swords is like, no, I don't want this, you know. So somebody's going to be turning their back on that. Now, I believe it could be you, Leo, in as much as you're like, look, I'm not prepared to deal with all this, right? I don't want all of this. I don't want to either you don't want to, first of all, Leo, you don't compete with anybody for anything, right? Leo is so strong in their self-mastery. It's like, well, you know, if you're going to want me for me, I don't have to compete with anybody because I know I'm the best. That's that Leo sort of dignity and pride. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I love that about Leo. And so in a lot of ways, when people do want to get you into this kind of like immature back and forth, you're not there for it. Also, if people are around you jockeying for position for your attention, again, you're going to want to, in that situation, you're going to want to go with where the harmony is at, right? You want the harmony. 6 of Swords is a desire to move towards harmony, right? You're coming out of the 5, out of the power struggle, and now you're wanting to move to a place of peace, harmony, where communication is free-flowing, right? Now, in your body and mind, the body is Knight of Cups, and the mind, you have a Page of Pentacles. So mentally, you're just going to be busy, busy, busy. This next 7 days, you're going to be working. You're going to be thinking about your shit, right? What you have to accomplish, the things that you have to get done, the tasks that you have to get done to maintain yourself, right? But in your body, Knight of Cups, interesting. So physically, someone's going to be coming into you. And again, this speaks to this 5 of Wands. And it can be that you are already having attention from somebody coming in. And now this next 7-day period, you've got this Knight coming in. You've got another Knight coming in, right? And that is adding to this sort of competitive edge. Physically, there is somebody who is coming towards you with a cup of love, Leo. They want to know about you. They want to get to you. They're trying to court you, right? Now, it also feels to me, again, Leo, it feel very strongly to me like this Five of Wands is coming out of the fact that this Knight of Cups is around. So it could, Leo, let me put it to you this way. You may already have someone that is a love interest, that is interested in you, that you're with, for some of you, varying degrees. Because this isn't a twin flame reading. It's a reading about where you're at in love, right? So you could have that situation, but now somebody else is coming in very physically, very, very openly. Everybody can see that they're wanting you, they're after you. And now that causes this bickering with this individual or with this other person who's already interested in you or already around in your life, right? In your heart, and this looking ahead, before I do Two of Swords, and this is happening, and yet at the meantime, in your mind, you're remaining busy, right? Because you can't really be, right now, you're not wanting to be slowed down by the issue of love when it comes to the work you got to get done, right? Page of Pentacles. Now, in your heart and soul, in your heart, there's a decision to be made. And this is what leads me to believe that there is, yes, a power struggle between two people coming in. Because this decision that needs to be made, Two of Swords, you're not sure. You don't know which way to go, right? And a lot of that also with the Six of Swords, I'll come back to Temperance. That's what's making you this week want to just go away from it all. You don't really want to have to face any of it because it's like you're being given this impossible decision. Do I go with him or her? Do I go with him or her? Do I go with this situation or that situation? And this is happening because of that night coming in and because of the power struggle that that's creating, right? So in your heart, you don't know what to do just yet. Okay, you don't know what to do about this situation just yet. And in your soul, you have Temperance. And Temperance is, you know, in your soul, you're resonating with your sister sign in as much as you know that something about this situation still needs to play out. And I think that that's one of the reasons why you're not wanting to make a decision, Leo. Because you know... See, Five of Wands is very it's emotional. It's very sort of, it's hot. It's wands. It's fire. So it's hot-headedness. It's quick-temperedness. It's making this, you know, making moves or actions that you sometimes may regret later on, right? So temperance, temperance, temperance. Not getting caught up in this power play. Not getting caught up in the manipulation or the games, right? For some of you, it could just also be this Knight of Cups coming in. Something about this connection with this individual. There is some kind of social aspect to it that is a power struggle. That is some kind of power struggle. And you're not sure. You're faced with a particular decision here. And you're not sure which one to make. So, next 7 days again. In your soul, you realize it's time. You need to be tempered because... it's almost as if you need more information to come in or you need to know more about how you feel about this Knight of Cups before you can move forward and make that decision. Show me some clarity here for Leo. Show me. Certainly there's potential here for it to be a perfect match or a perfect story, right? A perfect situation or resolution to this, right? With that Ten of Cups. But again, temperance, temperance, temperance. Wow, there you go. Seven of Wands, fighting. Two of Swords comes out over Two of Swords. You're really, really undecided. What can I say? You are really undecided. Ace of Wands, and there's Ten of Cups again. Okay, so if you want that love, be tempered. Don't make any rash moves. Don't make any rash decisions. Stay who you are. Remain who you are. Don't go out of character. Temperance is very much the card that reminds us to not let somebody get you out of your character, right? Or get you out of your space of power and sort of stability, right? Just because of the way they're acting. Don't react, right? Two of Swords is there, over Two of Swords. What else can I say? Very, very weird situation next 7 days. And as much, Leo, is that like you really just don't know what to do next, right? You're not really sure. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I go with this person or not? Do I entertain them or not? interesting, though, Seven of Wands comes out over that Knight of Cups. So Seven of Wands is letting you know that this Knight of Cups is not going to slow down, right? They are really going to be creative about getting at you. The Seven of Wands is valor. So this Knight of Cups is really, really not going to give up. And if they have to compete with somebody else in your life for you, they will. They absolutely will. Could be also for some of you, you may have been dealing with somebody for some time, Leo, that wasn't making much of an effort. And now that this Knight of Cups is coming in, all of a sudden, they are. All of a sudden, it's an issue, right? But I feel like this Seven of Wands is letting you know that this person here is not going to let up, right? They're going to keep coming into you. Ace of Wands over the Page of Pentacles. So your job right now in your head, it's keeping you very, very sort of straight and sort of focused, because right now you are loving what you're doing. Some of you may have even just started a new job or a new project, and mentally it is giving you so much, right? It's giving you a lot of, I want to say, it's Ace of Wands, right? So it's giving you a lot of satisfaction. You feel very passionate about this work, right? So you like doing the day-to-day. And this comes into the love reading, Leo, because it's helping you out mentally, stay strong, stay in your power, right? It's helping you mentally be clear-headed. And it stokes that passion also. It's stoking that natural fire and passion you have inside of you, Leo. Right? So while this situation here may be a little bit fraught, maybe a little bit up and down, you know, maybe a little bit intense, the work you're doing right now feels so good and so strong. You're so passionate about it. For some of you, again, it's going to be something new, that is going to help you remain tempered, right? And temperance, ultimately, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, coming straight out into the spiritual meanings. Leo, there is great potential here for whatever this situation is, whether it's between two people or a couple people who want you, right? Or it's one person. This Knight of Cups coming in has a strong potential, if you remain tempered and don't get distracted and don't get put out of character by the different games that may be played, could be a good chance of turning into a Ten of Cups. You may just be dealing with somebody who's very, you know, whoever the Knight of Cups is, or whoever the other person in your life or people in your lives who are having this power dynamic are, it could just be that they are the type that need to go through all of that in order to sort of know where they're at with you. You know, there's an air of childishness here is what I'm saying, Leo, right? There's a little air of childishness, almost like this person or persons need to work it out. Meanwhile, you're busy over here working. They need to work it out. You're not going to make a decision. You're not going to make a decision until you're sure. So if somebody wants a decision from you, they're going to have to wait, because you want to see what happens. You want to see where your feelings are at too, because your feelings may be strong for this Knight of Cups one day, and then next week you're starting to be like, I'm not feeling them so strongly. So you're playing it very close to the vest over the next 7 days, very close to the heart. And yes, you will not be forced to make a decision, especially if somebody's trying to force you to make a decision. You're going to be standing well within your, you know, standing strong on your ground and saying, nope, I'm going to wait. Interesting. I love it. I'm going to leave it at that, Leo. This is a reading for a Leo who's got a lot going on in their love life, and certainly a strong Knight of Cups coming in this week, fighting for their attention, vying to court them. It'll be very interesting to see how this all turns out. If you want to check out your Twin Flame Journey reading, that'll be up on my channel. It should be linked now up on the screen. But for right now, Leos, my lovely Leos, gosh, you guys are always, you know, sometimes this happens to you guys. You're just the center of attention and so many people want you. But I love you so much. Have a wonderful next 7 days. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please like, subscribe, and share, which really helps out my channel. And that's it. I'll see you guys at your next reading. Bye-bye now.